Hello, everyone. I'm going to let you know right up front, I'm going to stay on as long as I possibly can. We are having a storm. It is rolling in right now. And I know when we were having the members live right before this one, I kept cutting in and out. It would disconnect and then reconnect. So we'll see how it goes. How long we'll be here, I don't know. But we'll see. Okay, let me go back up here and welcome some people. Thank you, Amy. Amy Vanisdale, is that how you say your name? And Tara. Hi, Kim. How are you doing? So glad you can make it tonight. And then Misha and Bobby. Hi, Patty. Patty, I'm going to try my best to stay on as long as I can, but that wind is really blowing outside. So if it starts going in and out, we may have to just call it a night and then try it again next week, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, good. Hi, Jack. How are you doing tonight? Oh no, Kim, I'm so sorry. Is she staying with you or is she at home or Hi Evelyn, hi Camera Queen, hi Saving with D. Yeah, I remembered Bobby too that time, but it hasn't been that long. But now next Saturday I might forget. I hope I don't. I'm pretty good about names though. Names and numbers. I can remember somebody can tell me a phone number and I will remember it. And I can pretty much remember names, but sometimes. Hi, Elizabeth Robertson. And the wind is really blowing here right now, Jack. I hope I can stay on a while. Okay, Vanisdale. Okay, good. Oh, Kim, I am so sorry. I will definitely be keeping your mother in my prayers, I promise. Thank you. I'm glad that you like my channel. Hi, Jessie. Well, they're really coming out of the woodwork tonight, aren't they? Have you guys had a good day other than the bad weather that's coming across the states? It's just now hitting here. We've had a nice day. It's been cloudy, but other than that, it's been okay and the temperature's been fine, but it's really coming in now. Yeah, Eva's my police officer. Kim, I've had thyroid cancer too, but believe it or not, if you're going to have cancer, it's the best kind to have because if they can catch it, I had it. I had my thyroid removed. Gosh, it's been maybe about 9 years ago now, and I've been just fine ever since. Of course, you do have to stay on medication the rest of your life, but it has not given me one bit of problem. And I had 7 tumors, and all of them were cancerous. But If you're going to have cancer, the thyroid is the best to have if they can catch it before it gets into the lymph nodes. I didn't do radiation. They did that radiation peel where I had to go down to another city and take this radioactive peel, and for a week I had to. They told me I had my choice of either going into the hospital and staying for like 4 days and nobody could be around me, or since I didn't have any children in the home, I could come home, but Guy could not be in the bedroom with me and or anything, and we had to make sure that all of the trash that I had was put into one bag and all of my laundry into a different bag. He couldn't be in contact with any of it. So that week I just stayed in my bedroom and he actually would bring my food to the door. And while I was doing that, is having to stay in the bedroom all week, he actually built a whole carport that week because he had nothing else to do. But I got along fine with it. But I will definitely be keeping your mom in my prayers, Kim. I've been there and with my mom, and it's not a good thing to go through for you or her. Yeah, Michelle, we did too. I would rather have been home than them put me in the hospital. Yeah, Elizabeth, I've been fine with it. I still have to go see, they run an ultrasound like every other year. I had to have it done this year just to make sure there's nothing coming back or anything. And I've not had a bit of trouble, and it's been a long time. I'm way past the date of them. Usually they say if you can get past the 5 year mark, and I'm long past that. Yeah, I had to do the ultrasound every 6 months for 2 or 3 years, but now I only have to do it like every other year, and I'm doing great. Well, I have a question for you all tonight, a couple actually. The first one is, what is the one thing that you would change if you could go back and do over? And I will tell you mine. Ours is strictly financial. Guy and I made the biggest boo boo. When we first built our house, we had a really low mortgage, very low, and low interest rate, and we ended up refinancing our home. I don't even remember. I know that they sold our loan to somebody else or something. We wasn't happy about that, but we ended up refinancing so that we could build onto our house. Is what we did it for. Biggest mistake we ever made, because if we had just kept that loan, we would have had our home paid off a long time ago. And but we've refinanced twice actually. And if I could go back, that would be the one thing I would change, because it would have made so much different in our lives if we had not refinanced our home a couple of times. That's the one big financial thing that I wish we had never done. I agree, Misha. That would be fun to do a Zoom where you could see a lot of faces. Yes, Elizabeth, I guess about a year ago. I was waiting to get test results back then because I do have to have test results done every now and then, but it's been good. I've been good. I'm not worried about it at all. Hi, April. I'm so happy that you're here tonight. Okay, we've got some really interesting comments on here. Okay, Elizabeth says financial for her too. It's amazing what we learn later we wish we had done different, isn't it? Michelle said she would not have married her first husband. Biggest mistake on the planet. That happens sometimes. Luckily, and I'm not bragging, but I married a good one the first time and only time. I have to say, he is so good to me. Okay, Belinda says she wouldn't have gotten credit cards in undergrad school and student loans in grad school. Let me tell you, when we took my daughter to college, we had to go up. You know how they have the weekend for the parents to come and orientation? That's what they call it. There was credit card companies all over the place already trying to get all these young students. I mean, had just come out of high school now, going into college to fill out um, applications for credit cards. And we told Amy, we said, right now, there's no reason for you to have a credit card. If you need something that you need to have a credit card for, we've got a credit card. You don't need to get one. And from that day on, she has been very, very financial savvy, and so is her husband. And bless their hearts, that's why they do so well. That's why they can afford to take trips to Washington, D.C., just like they are right now. Alex decided that she wanted to go back to Washington, D.C. because they didn't get to do a lot last time they went. So they decided spring break, let's just go. They can do stuff like that. I can't, just a spur of the moment like that. But that's why they can, because they have been very smart with their money. I can't say the same thing about Gary all the time. Okay, Lillian says, I don't think I would change anything because I wouldn't have my family and friends. Trial and error is what makes us grow. That is so true. Yeah, Bobby, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Financial decisions when you were younger. That's what I wish Guy and I had made wiser ones. Yep, same as Patty. Yes, Elizabeth, it was on orientation day. They were there in the droves trying to get all those young kids to sign up for credit cards. And that's why so many college students go into debt so early. Michelle says my biggest regret is not listening to my mom. She was right about everything. You know, most moms are. That's what I keep trying to tell Gary and Amy both, and they don't listen to me. That I know everything. For some reason, they don't believe me. Yes, Belinda, they are vultures, and they prey on those young students that come to school. And biggest part, not biggest part, but some of them get those credit cards, and they go shopping, they go out to the clubs and do all this, rack up these great big credit card debt, and then there they are, and it's sad. Yes, they did, Misha. All they had to do was just fill out the application, and they had one. Elizabeth said she finally learned Mom is always right in her 40s. I tell them that, they just don't believe me. I know what you mean, Tara. Gary will ask me my advice or his dad advice, but then he thinks he knows more than we do. So there you go. And my nephew Kevin, the one that I've talked about that is having so many problems, same with him. I get so frustrated with him because he doesn't listen and he will not take anybody's advice. He thinks he knows everything and then he just gets in trouble. Hi, Arlene, and your grandma is right. If you don't have the money, you can't afford it, and that's really true. Hello, Michelle. Misha said that she started saving C-Bucks for the convention. I started doing Danny's challenge that she put out for the convention. I'm doing it in my $5 Fridays section. Hi, Donna. Hi again. Donna, we were just talking about if we could go back and change one thing in your life, what would it be? Hi, Danny. I was just talking about you. I said that I was doing your challenge for the convention. Kim, that's funny because I made a comment in Andrew's live last night that I keep trying to tell Guy he's not rich. He'll say, I need this for the truck, or I really need to do this, or we really need that. And I'll say, but you're not rich. No, Elizabeth, I've not been to a convention before. Not a convention. I've been to classes and things like that where I've had to travel to, but I've not been to a convention. I don't even know really what they're planning for this convention yet. They have not, the ones that are putting it together have not really come out and said exactly what we're going to be doing or what. Are we just doing meetups? Are they actually, I don't really know what we're doing, but I'm going to be there. I want to be there. Oh, good, Amy. I'm happy for you. Hi, Iris. I know it's going to, Michelle, I know that it's going to be in Michigan, but I'm not really sure when. I know, Jesse. There was just something again yesterday. He said, we really need to do something. I can't remember, get something or whatever. But I've gotten out of saying, but you're not rich. That's what I tell him all the time. And he'll just roll his eyes. Okay, Danny says, I've started putting the information we know for sure in my video descriptions. Okay, I will have to check that out. It's going to be in Michigan, August the 7th through the 9th of 2026. That's great. I think it's going to be so much fun, and anybody and everybody that can make it to get to meet each other person to person, face to face, it's going to be fun. Oh, and Eva's going to do her live from there. That would be good. For the ones that don't get to go, maybe we could all do just a little live, that would be fun. Hi, Nurse Court Budgets. I don't know. I don't know if I've been to Michigan either. We've traveled out west. We went out through the north and come back through the south. And of course, I used to live out there, but I don't know if I actually have been through Michigan. I know I've been through Illinois. I'm not sure. Okay, Iris says, sorry, I'm not going on every time that you are on because I got a violation. I have to go to court and then to see if I got evicted from her apartment. Oh no, Iris, I am so sorry. Oh, I hope it all works out okay and you get to stay where you are if you like living where you are. Oh, Iris, I am so, so sorry. Hopefully you can get it all worked out. I hope. We have a friend who is from Michigan and she goes there probably a couple times a year to see family, but I don't think I've been to Michigan. Iris, I will definitely be keeping you in my prayers, honey. I hate that so bad. Hi, Happy Saving Sisters. Okay, I've got some things I'm going to give away to you guys tonight, and but I want to tell you first. They are kind of oopsies. I I have two different kinds of paper that I use. I use a thicker cardstock for my scratchers and a little bit thinner cardstock for my items that I'm going to laminate. And I accidentally printed these scratchers on the wrong paper, but I'm going to do them as a giveaway. I hope that you won't mind that they're not as thick as the regular scratchers, but we're going to do them anyway. So they're a little bit of a boo-boo. That's all right, though. The first one we're going to do is let's make a taco. This is kind of one of my older ones, but somebody had purchased these, a couple of weeks ago. And like I said, I printed them on the wrong paper and had to do them over. So this one is let's make a taco. And we're going to do a number between 1 and 60. And let's see who wins it. Okay, we've got a winner. The winner is, wait just a minute. The winner is Brenda Canchola. She was the first one. It was number 5. Brenda and Bobby both got it, but Brenda was first. So this is Brenda Canchola. Let me get my pen here and write her name on it. Okay. Well, Iris, honey, I hope that all gets worked out for you, or that maybe you can. Sounds to me like maybe you need to find a new place to live anyway. If you've got bad landlords, maybe you need to move anyway. I hope you can find someplace nice, and that would be nice for your child. That's what I pray for you anyway. I hope so. Oh, is Andra on a date? Oh Oh, right. Says good thing Andrew's on a date because she's fast with the numbers. Oh, is it the guy that has been kind of coming around, kind of flirting with her? Oh, I wish I had known that last night. Well, I'm happy for her. Okay, Mary says that was many moons ago when I visited Flint. Tara says, yay, Andra. Ooh, can't wait to hear the deets. Me too. Me too. Wonder if she painted her fingernails. She likes to put those pretty colors on. Okay, Misha said she didn't say, she just said she had a date. She popped on earlier. Okay. Oh, Donna, did she say it on my members live? I saw her pop in, but I did not see her say that. Hi, Jenny. Well, I'm so happy for her. I wish I'd have noticed it when she said it. Oh, she did say it on my members live. Okay. Maybe she found her jeans. She might have, Kim. She might have. I know she said that there was another guy in the Air Force that was a couple weeks ago. She said he was kind of flirting with her, so she was kind of wondering if he was interested. So I'm wondering if it's him. I'm anxious to find out now. I'm happy for her. Okay, I have another question. I know that some of us have children and some of us don't, but I'd like to know how many children you have. I have two. I have a daughter and a son. She's the oldest. There's like 4.5 years between them. So I'd be interested to know, if those of you that have children, how many you have and what they are. I'd like to have a girls' night, Patty. When my mother was living and my younger sister was living and my older sister was younger, we used to have girls go out a lot. But my younger sister and mom are gone, and my older sister, she doesn't like to get out of the house very much anymore. So usually I'm just running around with Guy. And since I don't work, I don't really, the girlfriends I had at work, we don't really talk too much anymore. Okay, let's see here now. Let me see. Okay, Jesse's has two boys. Eva has two fur dogs, Jake and Coco. No kids are in the cards for her and Babe. Bobby has six. She has five girls and one son. Oh boy, I bet he had a good time in that house. Oh, I'm sorry. She said that one son that passed away. I am so sorry, Bobby. I know that is so hard. Lillian has a blended family. She has four, two of each. High budget with A&A. So happy you could make it. Kim has four, two girls and two boys. Hi, Winder. I hope I said your name right. Is it Jace Winder or Jace Winder? They're from Canada. Okay, let me see. It skipped down on me. Let me see. Mary has four sons, all grown. Wendy has four girls and two boys. Brenda Canchola has one boy, but she wants a girl, but you still want a girl. Okay, good. Michelle Mullen says she has a daughter. She's 25 and just got married. Jenny says that she has two, a son 32 and a daughter 25. Patty Howe has three sons and raised my two. I'm assuming you might be going to say grandchildren, but it didn't finish. And Danny has four kids and four grandkids, three boys and one girl. Misha has one adopted son that's 8. Jonelle Brown has 5 girls. Patty Howe, 3 sons, and she raised her 2 nephews. Nurse Court has just a cat, Zoe Bell. No kiddos, but she loves her 10 nieces and nephews. Tara has 3 daughters, 28 and a daughter 25, and a son 23. She has 3, a daughter 28, a daughter 25, and a son 23. I read that wrong. And Elizabeth does not have any children, but she has a cat. And Belinda says she don't have any children. Belinda Caber says she does not have any children, that she miscarried twins at 22 and wasn't able to conceive. I adopted my nephew at 7 years old. You know what? I used to tell my children, Belinda, I used to tell my sister, my younger sister could not have children. And she ended up, I've told you all before, she ended up being a foster parent, and they had kids for years in and out of their house. And I've always told her, or I did always tell her, she's no longer with us, but I used to tell her that if she had had children, all those children that she took in over the years would not have had a home to go to, and not a home like hers. So I believe God had a plan, and the plan was he didn't give her any of her own, but she had an adopted son and probably 25 to 30 foster children that she took care of over the years. And I just think, and I do believe that. I believe that that's the reason God didn't let her have children. If she'd have had children of her own, she wouldn't have done that. And we all took them in too. We'd all treat them just like they were nieces and nephews. Okay, let me back up here. Let me see. Okay, Amy Louis says she has 6 between her and her husband, 4 girls and 2 boys. Amy Vandesdale has 2. Her son is 27, her daughter's 22, and a grandma of 2. Her grandson is 21 months old and a granddaughter 3 weeks old. Happy Saving Sisters has no kids, but she has 2 puppies. Okay, Brenda says that she wants another one, but so far has not had any luck. Thank you, Angela Marie. I'm so glad you could hop in here. We have a good time on Saturday nights. We have a good time just getting to know each other. Okay, and Angela Marie says she has 2 sons in college, 18 and 20. Donna Burnett says no kiddos, but I have my favorite cockapoo, Preston. We used to say, when Guy and I first got married, we said we wanted 4 children. Well, we had Amy. We were married about 3.5 years, I guess, when we had Amy. And then 4.5 years later, we had Gary. And Gary was a handful. I will tell you that. He has been all this life. Love him better than anything in this world, but he has always been a handful. Not mean. He's never done mean things or anything like that. And he's never done drugs or drinking or anything like that. He just does things that he doesn't use his head for. And I've always said we have videos from when he was a kid, when we would wedding videos or Christmas or whatever, and you can always hear somebody in the background saying, Gary, sit down, Gary, get out of the way. He was just that kind of kid, had to be into everything. And we told him so many times that we wanted 4 children until he came along. And he'll just laugh. Oh, thank you, Tara. Tara just did a super. Thank you so much. You know what? That's because you're super. Thank you so much. Oh, Michelle says that she was adopted. She had good parents, but not good grandparents. Okay, Elizabeth said, does her toddler class count? Well, sure. Said she's been with the same class for 10 months, moved up with them. Thank you so much, Tara. That's so sweet of you. Hi, Mumsy Queen. You have daylight over there, don't you? Thank you so much for popping in. I'm so happy you're here. Oh, I missed Mumsy Queen said that she has 5 sons, 12, 9, 7, 6, and 1, and a daughter 3. Boy, you've got a bunch of little ones. Yay for you. I really wish that we had had a bigger family, but we just tell Gary that that's really not the reason we didn't have any more. We, I was working, and when Amy came along, I decided I was going to try to not work and just be a stay-at-home mom. And the first year, so I stayed home for a year with her, and then I had been working at the TV station, and then the my supervisor from the TV station, she called and wanted to know if I would just come in and work that summer, filling in for another girl that was going to be taking the summer off. So Guy and I talked it over, and we decided that I would. Well, I did, and then I ended up staying because she didn't come back. So I stayed. And then when Gary come along again, I thought, nope, I'm going to be a stay-at-home mom. I took a year off with him, and it came down between staying home and being a stay-at-home mom, or not even having the money to take them to McDonald's. It came down between that. And so I told Guy, I said, you know what? And I was lucky. My sister, she said that she would keep Gary. By that time, Amy was already going to school, and I didn't have to put him in a daycare or anything like that. And my mother had kept Amy when I went back to work, so I never had to do that with either one of them. So I went on back to, and I went on back to work, and decided that that was the best to do financially for us at the time. I might not have done it if I'd have had to put them in a daycare or something. I don't know if I would have or not, because really and truly, I would have been taking all the money I was making from working and paying a daycare. But luckily, I had family that helped me out, so it worked out good. Okay, let me go back up here and see what. Tara says it's a good thing that her son was the last born because she probably would have had more kids. That's what we tell Gary too. Yeah, so far, Misha, this one's not cut out. It is raining hard outside, but it's not cut out. I don't know what was going on with the members live. Okay, let's do another giveaway because we're going to do 4 tonight. And this is the same as the other. I have 4 of these that are on the wrong paper, but that's okay. They still scratch. This one is Let's Make a Burger. And it's a fun one to do. Let's make a burger. So we're going to do a number 1 to 60 like usual. And I will holler when I see the number. Okay, I see it. I see it. It is Bobby. It's Bobby. Let me see. Let me check my power thing. It's saying that my energy saver thing has come on, but it should be plugged up. Oh, I see what it is. Let me fix it. There we go. My power strip was coming out. Okay, this one is Bobby Just a Chicks. Speaking of chicks, right before I came out here, I was looking on my phone and I was on Instagram and it showed a girl coming. She'd put a picture up, said she just now left Tractor Supply. I bet you she had 200 chickens and little chicks in that truck. That's a lot of chickens. When Gary lived in my grandmother's little house that's down here next to us, which is now just a little rental house, um, it belongs to him, but Guy and I kind of keep it rented for him. And anyway, uh, he had chickens. And we were so aggravated with those chickens because he wanted them to be free range. But they were free range all right, all over on top of my car, out there in my flowers. They tore up my flower beds. So he kind of fenced them in. But between them and the goats, they were not, me and Guy weren't happy campers, let me tell you that. I had two big, tall green bushes on each side of my house, almost up to the roof. Those goats eat those things up. They are a mess, but he's got them there in a lot now, too. Okay, Jenny, thank you so much for coming in. Hi, Stephanie, I didn't see you come in. She said that she built a chicken coop today. The little chicken coop that Gary had when he lived over here next to us is still sitting down here. It just doesn't have any chickens. But I did tell Guy that if eggs keep going up, we might have to go get some. when uh, when my parents first moved up here where we are now, I grew up in the city, and so I was never really around farm animals or anything. But when they moved up here, a big old chicken lot, and a whole bunch of chickens came with the property. And I was like about 17 years old. My sister would have been about between 14 and 15. And we were so afraid of those chickens. My dad would tell us to go out and feed the chickens, and we were scared to death of those things. We would just get to the lot door and just throw the chicken feed in and run because we were scared to death of those chickens. Now I know not to be, but we were. Oh, Stephanie, I bet he is excited. Eggs are expensive. I don't know how they are where you live. Here at the Walmart, I bought eggs the other day, and for the 18 tray, the ones with 18 in them, I think it was $8.92. But at another grocery store, they were $12.99. That is expensive for eggs. Yeah, my dad actually had to kill one of the chickens that was there though because it was a little white rooster, and my niece was only maybe about 4 years old when we first moved up here, and that rooster would chase her and flog her, and my dad ended up killing it because there you can get mean ones. Actually, I'm gonna tell you a funny story. My son had a rooster. He had got the rooster by accident. You know, when you go by chicks, you don't really know if you're getting hens or roosters till they start getting older. And he had one rooster, and that rooster was so mean. And every time it would see Guy go outside, it would chase Guy. Wouldn't me. I could go out and go to the car or go out to where my flowers were or anything. Didn't bother me. But that rooster did not like Guy. And one day I was sitting on the sofa and I could see out the door window, and I could see that rooster peeking around the bush, one of the bushes in our front yard, and it was looking for Guy. and it just kept sitting there like it was waiting on him. And I told Guy, so Guy walked out to see, and sure enough, here come that rooster from behind that bush, and it chased him. Guy run back in the house and closed the door, but that rooster run all the way into the door trying to get to Guy. We laughed about that, but Gary finally gave him to somebody because he didn't really want roosters anyway. He just wanted hens. That's not too bad at Sam's, Michelle. Now, we went to Sam's week before last and they didn't have any eggs. I usually use quite a bit of eggs, Lillian, in cooking and stuff like that, but I've been trying to make stuff that I didn't have to have them. Yes, Elizabeth, that rooster was sneaky, and it was Guy's the only one he did that way. Guy could go out and be on the riding lawnmower, and that rooster would chase the riding lawnmower just because Guy was on it. Yeah, when you buy baby chicks, Stephanie, you don't know if you're getting roosters or hens. Oh my goodness. Lillian says that they had a rooster that attacked a skunk that got into their chicken coop, and the rooster killed the skunk. Well, that's good. Gary's chickens, when he had them here, the raccoons got in there twice and killed a bunch of them. Okay. Oh, you mean a carton. I read your comment, Misha, and it says we don't really eat eggs. I have to buy a cartoon to make meatloaf. I thought cartoon, I bet you mean carton. I've got it now. Happy Saving Sisters, we tried the garden thing too, but where I live, we have so many deer and groundhogs around here that every time we tried to put anything out, they eat it up. We even tried covering it with net and everything, and they still get it. Guys put out tomatoes several times, and one time we did a lettuce bed. Didn't do us any good. They got in it. You better be careful, Tara, about that skunk. My sister went out her back door and stepped on a skunk one time, and it sprayed her, and it was awful. Yeah, Danny, I've just been trying to make stuff that I didn't have to have eggs as much as possible. Some things you have to have an egg or something for, but I've been trying to kind of make stuff that I didn't have to have them. You know, they might, Stephanie. When Gary had chickens, he he was selling them. He sold the eggs, not the chickens. He would sell the eggs. I would save my egg cartons for him, and he would fill them up, and he would sell them. Wendy, we have a possum. We have a ring camera on our back porch, and that thing will light up all during the night. And when you look out, it's a possum, huge. It's a big possum that comes out onto our patio at night. We have a creek that runs in our back through our backyard, and I guess it's living somewhere in that creek, but it's not bothering us, so I don't care. That's a good idea, Tara. Yeah, we have possums and raccoons around here, and we have groundhogs. We actually have a groundhog that lives underneath my laundry room. And a guy has said 2 or 3 times that he needs to get it out of there, but then he don't have the heart to, because one day he was going to kill it, really get rid of it, because he tried catching it and it didn't work. But then he saw that it had little ones, so he wouldn't do it. So it's lived under there now for years. You know what? It don't bother us. So everything needs a home, I guess. Yeah, raccoons is what got my son's chickens a couple times. And then down there where he's living now, where my mother and dad lived, he has a barn, and a weasel got in there and killed a bunch of his chickens about a year ago. Yeah, Stephanie, my son would sell the eggs to people at the Y. He don't have enough chickens now to do that though. Uh, the groundhogs around here don't really bother us. We'll just see them once in a while, and but they've never bothered us. Oh, you're talking about the groundhogs, Mary? Are you talking to me, Mary, about what do we feed them, or who are you talking to? Yeah, raccoons can be very mean. Oh, you're talking to Danny. We don't feed those groundhogs that's under our laundry room. Nothing. I don't. I don't feed any animals outside anything because I'd really prefer that they moved on. You start feeding them, they stay. We see a black cat out in the backyard every now and then, and I don't know who it belongs to. I just know it's not ours, but I don't offer to feed it or anything because then I know it'll stay. Oh, Mary, we don't feed that groundhog anything. It's on its own. We just haven't bothered it. It got up under our laundry room, and God could see the hole, that it made to move in there. But we don't feed it. And every once in a while, I can be out here in the sunroom working or something, and I will hear it. And I tell Guy, I said, "Well, Mr. Groundhog's moving his furniture around," because you can actually hear him sometimes in the under the laundry room. Oh, that's okay, Mary. But I don't feed it. I would prefer that they moved out, but they've been there for a long time now, so I bet they won't. But they're not bothering us. But now, if you put out a garden, they will eat whatever is in that garden down to the ground. Mhm. Stephanie, it sounds like you're going to have so much fun with your baby chicks. I think they would be fun if you didn't have something, and I hope that you don't have anything get in and get to them. Yeah, Kim, I don't think your daughter wants a fox for a pet. So many things are really, really cute, but they're not friendly. Yeah, we have a lot of deer here too. In the summertime, our field out front is full of deer, and the field to the side of our house is full of deer. I can stand in my kitchen window and watch them out in my backyard just about any time of the day. So a garden is out for us because they would eat it up. Actually, I have a bunch of rhododendrons in my backyard along the creek bank. They're huge. And last summer, the deers, as soon as they bloomed out, there was a mama deer and a baby deer just out there having a heyday, eating those. And guy said, the deer is eating your flowers. And I said, that's all right. You know, they need to eat too. So if they can eat my flowers and they enjoy them, let them have them. We've got a bunch of squirrels too, Danny. I can stand in my kitchen window and it looks like I have a little wildlife zoo in my backyard in the mornings. Oh, I forgot about saving. I forgot about saving. Yes, yes, yes. Let's do our $5 in our Saturday Night Live with Judy savings. I'm going to put my $5 in right now. I'm glad you brought that up, Misha, and the emergency fund. Let me get my pen out. We've been talking and I forgot all about it. Let me get my $5 and put my money into my Saturday Night Live. Okay, now we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, $55 so far. And if any of you are in the live tonight and you do not have this challenge, just let me know and I will post it again so that you can download it. If you can't download it, just email me and let me know. I'll send it to you. And this is what it looks like. And there's a little icon for every day this year. And we just got through doing the fourth one in March right here. And if you don't have it, let me know. I will post it again here and I will also email it to you if you need me to do that. And I'm doing $5. You can do whatever you want. Okay, Amy Lewis says she doesn't have it. Let me go over here and get the link for it and I'll put the link again. There you go. And I'm so happy that you're wanting to save with us on Saturday nights. I was talking and I almost forgot about it. And then I need to put money into my emergency binder. This is the emergency binder that I'm saving money in. And for my members, I did give them a copy of the envelopes for them to download and print. And so we started saving in it on Saturday nights. So tonight I'm putting $10 in. Had my money laid out here, and if Misha hadn't brought it up, I would have forgot. Okay, I've got my $10 and I'm putting it in the $10 envelope. Okay. And there we go with that. So we got our saving out of the way. Oh, did Danny leave us? Good night, Danny. Hope you have a good Sunday. We've got 2 more scratchers to give away, so let's make a hot dog. And go ahead, 1 to 60. Let's see who's going to get this one. Okay, we've got a winner. It's Wendy Casper, 33, and that's what it is. Okay, Wendy Casper won this one. Okay, we've got one more and we'll do it in just a minute. Let me see. Yes, you're right, Patty. It is, we have done 3 in March. We have 2 more Saturdays in March. You are absolutely right. I think I said 4 a minute ago when I held it up, but I was wrong. It is 3. Hello, Princeton girl. Oh, you're welcome, Wendy. See, I was going back up here. There was something that Misha had said that I think I missed. Maybe. I don't know. You get back down. Okay, and I've got one more question. If you could live anywhere else, where would you live? Or are you perfectly happy where you are? Oh, Minnie, you need some rest, girl. Thank you for coming. Okay, Eva says Bora Bora. Michelle says New Orleans. New Orleans is someplace I've always wanted to go. We had planned on going there right when COVID hit. We actually had made reservations. We were going to do a trek leaving here, stopping in Memphis, and we were going to go down that way, and we were going to come back through Pensacola and down to Amy's, about a 2 week trip. And I had to cancel all of it when COVID hit. Okay, Bobby says she would like to live in Ohio and Tennessee. Then you'd be close to me, maybe. Jessie says Arkansas. Kim says Ireland. Elizabeth said somewhere warmer. That's a lot of places. Okay, Princeton Girl says Italy or Fiji. Symphony Pryor, thank you for coming, Symphony Pryor. She wants to live in Georgia. Jonelle Brown says that she lives in Delaware but would like to move back to North Carolina. Donna Burnett said she likes to call North Carolina home. Okay, Donna says, Judy, what challenge did you just show? Not the monthly. It's Donna, it's the emergency binder. Did I not send it to you when you joined my channel? The envelopes. This one I have actually laminated and bound, and I sell it this way on Etsy. On Etsy, you can get it like this, bound with laminated, or you can get just the envelopes. And I think for all of my members, I actually gave them all the envelopes. If you didn't get it, Donna, let me know. Okay, Mary Duhart says that she's satisfied there in Stockton, California. Okay, Donna, I will email it to you. I thought that when you joined uh my membership that I sent it to you, but I will send it to you. I actually like living where I am. I've lived in Los Angeles, grew up part of my childhood there. Hi, Penny Pincher. And then my parents were actually from here. I was born in Indianapolis, so when my parents were young, they moved around a lot. But I liked living here. I liked raising my kids here. It was a good place to raise children, and I like it here. Now, many years ago, when the kids was little, Guy wanted to move to Florida because most of his family had all moved down there. But I just wanted my kids to go to school here and grow up here, and so I kind of bucked on going. But I don't know. For his sake, I might should have given in and done it. But for the kids' sake, I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I didn't really like that. I don't really like the area. I love the area where Amy lives. If it was now and I was going to move there, I would love it. But I don't like the area where his sister, at one time he had three sisters and a brother that lived in this one little area. And Since that time, he's lost one of the sisters and the brother. And he still has a sister down there. His oldest sister moved back here. She's the one I go swim with. But I didn't want to live where they lived, the area they lived in. Okay, let's see. Tara said Mexico or anywhere tropical. And I know that Cancun is her favorite place. Okay, Donna Burnett says she's always wanted to live in Vegas, but too much temptation and heat. And that's very true, Mary. You're always going to find something wrong wherever you are. Yes, I know that, Tara. It's her happy place. And if some of you don't know, I don't know if you do or not, if you were on Andra's live last night, she told it. And of course, Tara has two brand new grandbabies about a week apart. And girl, and they're only about a week apart. No, I be saving sister's question. Let me go back up and see what it was. Question: would new members to Here for Dinner get the quarterly challenge for April? Yes, yes, you would. That's what I'm working on those now. For members that are the Here for Dinner, you get a challenge mailed to you in April, July, October, and January. And then you also get one in a Christmas card and one at your birthday. And then I do a monthly challenge that I post for members only, also, that is a printable. And every now and then I throw extra things in every once in a while. Not mailed, but I will put. Sometimes I will decide to do a little thing that I give away to members, and of course, in our members' lives, I always try to get. Okay, thank you for asking. I know they feel your heart, Tara. I'm telling you, I loved being a mom, and I still do love being a grandmother. I always have. Ethan is 23 years old now, but I I have loved being a grandmother from the first day I saw his little face, and I love the other two also. Uh, Penny, it is raining now and windy. And about an hour ago, I thought it was going to really be really bad, but it has not gotten as bad as I thought it was going to about an hour ago. But we are expecting some bad weather. And there have been tornadoes, out west right before it got here, but I hope that we don't get any. Oh no. You're a couple hours from me. So they may be coming this way. We don't have any little babies in our family anymore. The youngest one is my nephew's children. He has a 20-year-old that doesn't live here anymore. She lives in South Carolina now, and he's got a 9-year-old and a 6-year-old. But I don't get to see them very much. And it's starting that again. It started doing this in the members live, and it's starting it again. let's go ahead and do this last giveaway just in case we get cut off, okay? This one is Let's Make a Pizza. Let's go ahead and do it. 1 to 60. Don't see it yet. Well, there have been some people that's been all around it. Nobody's got it yet. We'll narrow it. They've been hitting a number all around it. Unless I've missed it. I'll tell you what, stop, just stop, and we'll narrow it down, okay? Okay, just stop. Okay, just stop guessing. I'm going to narrow it down. I'm going to say, let's make it a little easier. Let's do from 30 to 60. Okay, from 30 to 60. Okay, I see it. Somebody got it. Restoration by Autumn. It was 52. And if somebody said it earlier, I did not see. Restoration by Autumn. Okay, congratulations. Email me your address and I'll get this out to you. It probably won't go out to about Wednesday though, because I'm going out of town for it'll probably be Wednesday before I go back to the post office. Okay, congratulations. I'm going to move back up here a little. I think Tara had said something that she wrote quite a large comment right when we all started guessing numbers, and I couldn't see it. It's not going to let me go back up there that far. Well, that's weird. Won't let me go all the way back up. Oh, well, Tara, I missed your comment. I know you wrote a lengthy comment there, but it was right when everybody started hitting those numbers and it moved really quick. So, okay. If you want to type it again, I know it was pretty lengthy, so you might not want to. I don't know. I don't know why it won't let you go all the way back up, but it won't. And she don't remember. When they started putting the numbers in, I thought, well, I'll go back and look, but I didn't know that it won't let you go all the way back up. You'll think of it tonight after you go to bed, Tara. That's when I think of things. I'll get to bed and remember something. I'll think about something that I should have done or something I want to do. That's when I think about it. Oh, so okay, Penny, you're saying that. Okay, I did not see it. I tell you what, Amy, if you will send me an email, I will send you one too. Okay. She said that Amy Lewis had said 52, but I missed it. Donna said she can't believe she did all of the 50s, but 52. Okay, Amy Lewis, if you will send me an email, Amy Louie, if you will send me an email, I will send you one too. No, Autumn, I will send this one to you, and I will make her one. That'll be just fine. It was my fault. I didn't see it. The numbers were going by so fast. Sometimes it's hard to catch it. So we'll just do another one. It's no big deal. Okay, good, Amy. I'm glad that you won, but I'll make you one. Oh, thank you, Misha. Oh, thank you, Jesse. I will tell you guys, I am working on some new stuff that I'm hoping that I got two things to tell you actually. I'm working on some new stuff that I hope I will have out next week, but I want to wait till I get several things done to do that. But also, if you remember, I told you that when we hit 2,700 subscribers, that I would do another small giveaway. And so I'm going to do that on Friday. So be sure to watch for that video. And uh, I'm going to do it a small giveaway every 100 until we hit 3K, which will be down the road. But when we do hit 3K, we'll do a big one. But until then, for every time we hit 100 mark, we're going to do a small giveaway. So we did hit 2,700 yesterday morning, I think. And I think now it's at like 2707 or something like that. So I will do one on Friday. And who knows, in a few weeks, we might be doing another one. So watch for that. Oh, yes, Happy Saving Sisters. Uh, I've got my Let's Save Together done through Tuesday because I did two videos early because I'm going away overnight and I was afraid I might get back too late on Sunday night to do it. So I went ahead and did it. So I've got my Let's Save Together March all done up. I can hear that wind a blowing now. Thank you, Autumn. Yeah, it's just for one night. We just decided you know how sometimes you'll just want to get out of town. We haven't been anywhere since I think we went to Georgia back in November when Alex was in that rowing competition, but we haven't been anywhere since then, and we're just going to go over toward Asheville just for the night and mess around, just have a good time. That's for sure, Penny. I actually might ought to call my sister and see if she would like to come up here and stay tonight, because she actually lives in a double wide mobile home. But sometimes if it's going to be really bad, I go and get her and bring her to my house. Sometimes she won't come, though. Okay, I missed something that Penny said because she's being congratulated. I don't know what. Okay, she says she's almost at 600. Yay! That's great. I love to see people moving up. Yeah, Belinda, we're not going on a big vacation or a longer term vacation, probably till later in the summer. I don't. We're talking. I don't know if I want to go. We'll probably go to Amy's at some time, but we'd kind of like to go do a trip on our own too. So I don't. We were talking. We need to start making some plans. This is already March, and we don't have any idea what we're doing. Okay, if some of you have not subscribed to Penny Pincher Budgets, please go over and do it. Let's help get her to that 600. She says she's only 11 away. Let's see if we can't get her that 11 tonight. Oh, really, Elizabeth? You're only 10 miles away from the Tennessee border? Of course, I'm in East Tennessee. If you're close to Middle, that's still quite a ways for me. Great, Jesse. Please do that. Okay, and Super Psycho Mom plans. That's Kim. She says that she's at 188. We need to all anybody that's in this live, please go check their channels out and let's lift them up and get them going. Okay, Tara said she's grateful for her 50 subscribers, but Tara, you would have 1,050 if you would start putting those videos out. I'm not sure either, Ardmore. I'm not sure. Great. Okay, Nurse Court Budget says that she subscribed. Tara has subscribed. We're going to get you there, Penny. Okay, Kim says she has a goal of 1,000 by December 31st. Great. That's what we need to do. Everyone support each other. Now, I'm a subscriber to all of those that have mentioned it. Great. Thank you, Bobby. And what about Wendy Casper? Is everybody subscribed to her? Wendy is the one that made me this beautiful. She made me this beautiful dice tower with my name on it. I love it. And I'll go ahead and show you guys. It's going to be in my Monday video. But look what I got in the mail from Donna. Isn't that pretty? So what I've done, oh my goodness, Eva, thank you so much. Eva just did a super thanks. Thank you so much. I'll say super thanks back to you. So I decided, I have one that Jason got me too, and it is a really good one for travel because it folds down. So I'm going to move Jason's, and I'm going to put it in my travel stuff. So when I do go to Amy's, because when I go to her house, I like to work from there too. So I'm going to use his as my travel dice tower, and then I've got Wendy's and Donna's sitting here on my desk. And I appreciate all three of them. I love all of them, and they're all different. So much better than that little thing that I had that you could only put one dice in, and you had to put it in the back, and half the time it would fall out of my hand. I love it, and I appreciate it so much, Wendy. Yeah, Donna, she gifted me that. It came in the mail, and it was a gift, and I'm so thankful for it. I said I used that little teeny one that I had bought off of Etsy for so long, and it was so tiny, and you could only use one. And then I got three now, like all at once, as gifts, and I just love them. Good. What about, okay, we got Restoration by Autumn and Penny Pincher budgets. What about Nurse Court budgets? Be writing these names down, and after the live, go over and make sure that you oh, thank you so much, Autumn. Thank you. You guys are so sweet, and I say super thanks back. But go over to these people. So far we have Super Psycho Mom Plans and Saves. We have Wendy Casper. We have Penny Pincher budgets, Nurse Court budgets, Wendy Casper. Let me move up here and see if I missed anybody. Happy Saving Sisters. Let's make sure that we get them. I'm trying to get the ones that actually have put videos out. I think that's the only ones I'm seeing right now. So if we all give them a boost tonight, I'm sure that will really help. I appreciate you guys so much. Yes, Donna, Patty, Donna made this one. Donna made this one, and I got it in the mail yesterday. Okay, Happy Saving Sister, she says they have a Ko-Fi and they plan to make videos. Okay, good. We ought to make that a part of our Saturday nights. People that are in here will call their channels out and get over and give them a boost. That would be great. Brenda, they're really, really pretty. She gifted me that one. I did not actually order it, but believe me, they are so nice, and they're worth every penny that she's charging. She's just so sweet. Okay, Restoration Autumn says, please go and grab freebies from my Ko-Fi friends. I have been on a roll the last 2 weeks. I will certainly do that. I try my best. I guess you guys have noticed that I try my best. Even though I sell challenges and I have an Etsy shop, I use tons of other people's stuff, and I do that because I love their channels, but also because it helps promote other people, and I love doing that because I can't tell you how excited I get when I just see somebody's video and they're doing one of my challenges, whether it be the 2024 or maybe the let's save together, whatever the month is, it just tickles me to death. So I try to do the same thing for others. And I hope you will too. So go over to her Ko-Fi and see what you can grab. Yeah, I'm already subbed to all of them too. Yes, Donna, it's worth it. It's really pretty. It's really nice. I know what you mean, Mary. I do the HP ink, and I pay for the one where I can do 700 prints a month. And some months I go over, and probably a quarter of it is where I'm printing stuff for myself, where I'm getting freebies from people and stuff. So I know what you mean. Okay, Brenda says that she has a Ko-Fi as well, and anybody who's looking for freebies, I got some too. It's the Butterfly Budgeter. I'm thinking I downloaded something from you the other day, actually. I'm going to have to look. I'm thinking that I did. Yes, Elizabeth, the multicolored castle dice tower came from Donna, powered by creativity. Yes, that instant ink is the best thing, Mary. I pay so much less for ink by doing that. Hi, A to Z Budgets. Are you having bad weather where you are? Oh, well, she deleted it. I don't know. Yeah, it's HP ink. When you're getting close to running out of ink, they automatically mail you more, and it is so helpful, and it's so much cheaper than buying it even at Walmart, especially when you print a lot like I do. Hi, A to Z. Yes, everything's okay. Are you having really bad weather where you are or something? It's storming. It's real windy and rainy here right now, and every once in a while I'll hear thunder. But so far, it's not been real bad. Yes, Bobby, I love that about it too. Okay, she says the weather is windy right now. Yeah, it is here too, and we're supposed to be getting some bad storms, I think, overnight. I hope they don't get too bad. I know out Midwest they were really bad. That's what I did too, Donna. When I first started out, I took the lower, but I've had to upgrade. And even at that, I go over every now and then, even with that. Okay, good night, Autumn. So far, the tanks haven't. Okay. Yeah, an Epson. I like an Epson too. Mine is a HP. Actually, I told a guy the other night I was having a few problems with it, and he said, "You've probably worn the thing out." And I probably have. I told him I thought I might have to buy a new printer pretty soon. Yeah, I think I have I think mine is at 700 right now, Donna. But even at that, every once in a while, I have gone over a little bit. Not by a whole lot, but some. Yeah. This is my second HP. The first one I had for a long time. This one I probably have had this one about 4 years. But it's been a good one. Good night, Elizabeth. Sleep good. I think, Amy, I have 700, and I think that it is $29.99, I think, a month. But it was worth it because I was going over so much. And when you go over, it's so much more. So I went ahead and went up to the 700. But even at the 700, I have gone over it a few times. Not very many, but. And if you have any left, it rolls over. So I think I checked yesterday and I was right at like 400 and something, and it rolls over on the 17th. So anything I have left will roll over to next month. And that's good because I've got a lot of printing to do for the here for dinner things that I'm getting ready to mail out. And also, I'm going to have next month, I will be having my quarterly sales. So that'll be good that I'm going to have some extra. I know I've got to go finish packing. I've got a few things in an overnight bag, but I need to put some more stuff in there. So I'm getting ready to go do that, Patty. Thank you so much for reminding me. I need to go do that, and because we're planning on leaving in the morning about 7:30 if the weather is not real bad. So we will say good night, and I appreciate you guys coming in on Saturday nights and spending your Saturday nights with me. I just love all of you for doing that. Thank you for those that sent the supers tonight. I super thank you right back. And I will see you tomorrow for Sunday Playing with Friends. I think we've got a pretty good video up tomorrow. And we will be back here next Saturday night, and we'll have a little bit more chatting time, a little more bit more giving away time, and a little bit more saving. So I'll see you then. Thank all of you so much for being here, and I love you all. Good night.